Hello, welcome to my Encaustic Cuni class presentation. I wanna explain a little bit what we will be doing in our classes. So I will be teaching, the use of Encaustic Cuni, and at the same time, we will be learning how to paint like famous artists. So we will be doing copies of paintings of famous artists, so you can learn also the technique they used, so you can then apply that technique into your own art. Okay, so basically what I have here is my colors. Okay, my brushes, water, my palette to mix the colors. Okay, and basically we are ready to get started. So today, for this presentation, I'm doing the Van Gogh irises flowers. I'm just choosing part of the painting because the idea is that all you can so that you can finish a painting in 2 hours. So if I choose the whole painting, it would be impossible to finish it in 2 hours. And I want to make sure that in these classes you can start and finish the painting in those 2 hours, so you fully understand the technique. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to Van Gogh didn't use white for the background. He used the canvas, the color of the canvas, which is kind of what I'm gonna do here, which is, this is raw amber. Okay, I'm just gonna give a very light wash to the background that simulates the color of the raw canvas without the white gesso. So just go very light, doesn't need to go darker than that. You can make it darker if you want to, but that's fine. Okay. So you can see, you can make encaustic like very, very watery, and then you can, as we will be seeing in the class, you can also make it very, very thick, because Van Gogh painted very, very thick. Okay, so yeah, that's good enough. So next thing, I'm going to use the hair dryer, so it dries fast. We don't have to wait, until the water evaporates. Okay, so I dried already, and now we are ready to start painting. And as you can see, I make with pencil the main lines of the drawing. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use ultramarine blue and just go with a quick line here, just defining more those lines. Van Gogh always used for drawing with the brush, usually Prussian blue. I'm using here, I'm gonna mix a little bit of the raw amber with the blue. I'm gonna use water just to make just quick line to define a little bit the main shapes. Okay. So you will be doing, following my steps while I'm painting this. You will be working on yours, and that way, you can see what I'm doing, and then you have questions. I can guide you in your own paintings. And the reason here I'm using water with the paint is because paint runs smoother and faster, and this is just the drawing. Okay, so that's that. So now we can start painting. I have here my iPad with the painting, so I can follow it. So, as I said before, Van Gogh painted very, very thick, and so what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna mix the colors. And so here I have my titanium white. I put here, okay, and then I'm going to have ultramarine blue. So I'm gonna put right here. Okay. So now I'm gonna mix part of the titanium white with the blue. So like mixing a medium tone, not too dark, not too light. Okay. And then my paper towel to clean my palette, and now I'm gonna use cobalt blue to have a different blue, which I'm gonna put here, for example. And I'm gonna do the same, mix white with part of blue, again to have like a medium tone. So that way we have two different blues. Okay. Now I'm going. Oh, sorry. So now I'm gonna use some phthalo green. Just need a little bit. I'm gonna mix it with white again. here white. Okay, so now we are ready to start painting. Let's see. So what I'm doing is I'm picking the color almost like instead of going this way, I'm going this way, like picking, so that way I can pick a lot of paint. And I pick from both blues, but without mixing them, even with a little bit of green. Okay, and as I said before, this is because it's very thick painting, and then we apply the color thick. So once we run out of color, we pick more. Okay, so we need it a little darker, we can go and pick color straight from the dark one. Okay, and that way we can make it lighter using like more white. It has also some yellows there, so I'm gonna use Mars yellow, which is very orangey. And just clean my brush a little bit. Pick a little bit of. This is a wet on wet technique, so all the colors are always gonna mix a little bit. So, right here. So it has some of the blue on it, which looks very nice. Okay. Need more white. White. So as you can see, it's already getting the Van Gogh feeling of the strokes. You don't have to copy exactly the strokes as the way he painted them. You just follow the feeling of them and make them into your own brushstrokes. So that way it has more life on it. Okay, a little more orange. Okay. Then we have some of the green. So actually this is a very fun way to paint. And it gives very beautiful results. Okay. So I'm using, you see, some orange, so the whites won't be too white, because otherwise it looks kind of fake. But it has this kind of warm tone. You see how beautiful? I'm gonna put it closer to the camera so you can see the thickness and how beautiful and rich the colors are. Okay. I'm gonna mix also warmer blue. Let's put it here. So I'm running our spectrum here with a little bit of the green. So we have like a warmer blue. Okay. And that way we have even more color. And again, just, follow Van Gogh brushstrokes, but not necessarily like copying them exactly. And I think I'm gonna mix one more blue with phthalo blue, which I have. This is my phthalo blue. I'm gonna put a little bit here, and again mix it with white. So because we are using 3 different blues to make one blue, the color is gonna look very rich and very beautiful. Okay. So it gives a very nice light. And again, always painting very thick. That was Van Gogh technique, because that allows you to keep the colors very clean and very beautiful. So you are combining all the colors that you have in your palette. Okay. And when the brush gets too dirty, just clean it completely. I'm gonna dry it with my paper towel and keep going. I need more of the Mars yellow here. That is here. So see how that beautiful. And now, because this is so you can see how the class works. I don't want to keep you here for forever. I'm gonna do a little of the background, which is yellow. Again, we're gonna use 2 yellows. Indian yellow, okay, which is very warm yellow. This you can see like blue. So I'm gonna clean my palette knife. use Indian yellow. I'm gonna use also some Atso yellow. And then white, because both of them are mixed with white. So mixing the colors for the background. A little bit of yellow here. Okay. Now I use a just little bigger brush, like this one. I just wet it a little bit, like I like it to have it humid. Okay. And here pick up some of these with the Indian yellow. And look how beautiful that yellow works with the blues of the flowers. Again, we are painting thick because that's what makes the colors rich, and also because that's the Van Gogh's technique. Okay, so as you can see, it's a very free brush stroke. Okay, so see, it's such a beautiful, incredible painting. And so this is just the, I'm gonna leave it here because this is basically finished. What he did at the end is just define some more of the lines so it wouldn't look too abstract. So with the I'm gonna use a little of ultramarine blue. So, yes, in some places he defined the lines, just a little bit more, so it would give a little more definition in some places. Okay, well, a few touches here and there. Okay, so this is what we will be doing in our classes. We will finish a painting this size, copying from one of the great masters. I will be posting, the pictures that we are gonna do in advance. We are gonna be doing in the classes, so you can choose your favorite painters, and that way, this is the best way to learn techniques, because that's the best way to understand how the big master uses the techniques. And then uh, once you incorporate these techniques into you, then you can use them in your own work. Okay, so I hope to see you very soon in my classes.